Yeah, she's a little needy. She's a needy cat. Yeah. She's an old girl now. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. You're 12 now. You deserve some attention. 12 years old? Yeah. My goodness. Yeah, showing them your butt. Theo, how's it going? I'm not too bad. You goober. How are you able to stream with 29 followers? I don't know the rules with how TikTok works exactly, but all I know is that I stream with an OBS plugin, and when I installed said plugin and I linked my TikTok account, it automatically granted me permissions. So I don't know if that's something special with this particular plugin or not. I don't know. But it did like grant me access somehow. You plan on doing today? We're gonna give Cat attention, and then we're gonna play some Marvel Rivals, and then we're going to do a whiskey review in about 3 hours. Maybe a loophole. I don't know. It seemed like if you went through this plugin, there wasn't any requirement to get access to live streaming. And now that I've been doing it for a little while, I have like more like I have larger permission or something like that because I've been doing it for 3 or 4 weeks now. Shot of whiskey with me right now? No shots, brother. I'm not a shots person. I'm we're gonna take the beverage and assess it neat in a Glencairn and discuss the flavors and aromas. That's my kind of thing. My goodness, baby. See, I tried to do a camera where like you could get her from this perspective. But I was trying this one, but this one, like every time I add it to my software, it like breaks my other cameras, so I can't do that. Can't wait 3 hours to do a shot. Well, I'm lucky. I do whiskey the same time every day at 11 o'clock Eastern. And again, I guess you can't see too much, but basically, like we do like mostly Scotch. But like I have bourbons, I have rums, cognacs. I kind of do a little bit of everything. I kind of do reviews. I do reviews twice a week. I do fresh, brand new open bottles every Wednesday. Usually Tuesdays and Thursdays are like either blind sample or like wild card infinity bottle type stuff. I have a library of blind samples that thanks for the gift. That like I can like try to do something like blind without knowing what it is, that sort of thing. Glenfiddich. Well, I have a Glenfiddich right here. Um, so I have this Glenfiddich. This is the 12-year-old single malt. But I also have I also have the Project 20. So this is a special release where they had 20 whiskey experts each select a barrel and blend it. Polar Fleece, how's it going? And I also have the 15. So this is pretty much all I got for Glenfiddich right now. But I would like to get the 14 bourbon barrel and the 18 eventually. There's also a couple others in this series. There's like a Fire and Cane, which is like a smoky, spicy one that kind of interests me because I love peated whiskeys. But yeah, I have a few Glenfiddichs around. This is my second bottle of the 12, and this 15 I think is almost empty. Are we getting loaded? No. Yeah, it's almost done. Yeah, 12 is definitely smooth, approachable, sweet flavors, a little bit malty. Get some dried fruit in there. It's definitely like very casual. You don't have to like worry about trying to like think about the whiskey too much to get all of what it has to offer. Yeah, no, I don't get loaded Polar Fleece. I do like 1 dram a day. It's usually not that much. Cat's all over the desk now. We gotta kind of like clean that shit. Let's do shot. I can't do shot right now. I will slowly assess a whiskey in about 3 hours, but I'll not do a shot. I'm not a shot person. Just to be clear, I don't shoot. Thanks for sharing, Al. Appreciate it. But yeah, no matter how many times that cat is up here, like this place, I just have to keep cleaning it. It's like I clean it and the cat's up here for 5 seconds. I gotta clean it again. Glenfiddich is good stuff. My dad used to drink a bottle and talk politics. Yeah, I mean, you might need some alcohol to talk politics these days. We're not going to talk politics, but I can understand that idea. Camera angle is trippy. Yeah, a little bit maybe. I'm also on vertical on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick, so the full desk is available to see on those platforms. All right, Theo, appreciate it. Thanks for stopping in. Hey, James, welcome back. Oh, I got cat all over me. It doesn't take long. It doesn't take long for the cat to be up here before it's just everywhere. And you said one thing I learned. One thing I learned is is the entire time I've been playing this, the mouse acceleration on my computer has been enabled. So that's kind of wild. Hopefully my aim will be improved now. 4.6 earthquake woke me up. The epicenter was 12 kilometers north of Washington. Washington State? Like, I'm near Vancouver? Oh, I think I did hear something about that. It's crazy, eh? Didn't that happen like recently too? Isn't like the second one that's been in that area recently? I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. You're in BC and shook your house. Like 2 weeks ago. Yeah, yeah. I think that's the one I was thinking of. Because obviously I didn't hear about it today. It's kind of wild. That's not normal, right? Like to have earthquakes up there. That's not normal. We're gonna be one. We'll be right back 1 second, and then we're gonna play some rivals. It's not normal. Yeah. The Ring of Fire is around the Pacific though, right? Like where's that exactly? I guess the Ring of Fire is around that Pacific coastline. So I guess it's not like super unheard of. But definitely like the first time I've heard of them happening like frequently recently. Um, because there's a plate. Let me see if I can show this. I don't know if I can show this. Oh, I might be able to show it. Hold on. There's a plate um, right on this Pacific plate is right on the west coast, right? So like this is where like the plates are gonna be like crashing together and creating earthquakes, right? That's why like all the volcanoes are on this side of the continent, whereas like on this side of the continent, this plate, there's no like edge on this side, right? This plate is like nasty if you're on the west coast. But usually you don't have them that far north. At least not recently. Alright, what can we do? Let's get rid of this one. Take damage or final hits. I could get 4 final hits, right? Take damage? I don't know. Maybe. That's easier. Some of these I'm never going to do. I'm never going to do this. Hawkeye, Wolverine, Human Torch, Mr. Fantastic. Yeah, that's not happening. Yeah, that's not happening. That's better. I like how the game still like prompts me to try competitive. Try competitive. When I reached a Grandmaster, hey, try this out. Why don't you try out competitive? Okay. Oh, I gotta get these bottles in the cabinet, man. They're starting to be a pain in the ass.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
Now, who am I gonna banish from this match?
Storm? And Winter Soldier. These guys really want to ban Bucky. Is Bucky overpowered now? Is that the thing?
Pick your hero.
Wow.
Or villain, I'm not judging.
It's pretty rude.
I'm Luna Snow. Like the moon, I shine in darkness.
I just stole my character. They're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna lock in. I'm gonna lock in really quick. Steal your guy. Holy fuck.
달빛의 피어나.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Everyone is looking at me as if they know me. It's a strange feeling.
You may have just
Yeah, locking really quick, stealing my guy, dude.
but to us, you were a trusted friend for ages.
I haven't led a fighting force of this magnitude since the war. What if I don't live up to your expectations?
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Be strong together.
Brave without being afraid first. This nightmare has Solus' fingerprint. Enemy ahead. Prepare to engage.
Need some help.
Someone scratch my back. You're welcome.
Thanks so much.
Man, I gotta make another beacon.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Nice, yeah. These guys don't want to win, so it's okay, I guess. I guess we'll just lose.
KO. That's 3.
I've still got songs to sing.
That's the boost I
I
need.
like the cold. Thanks so much. Be strong together.
Shooter.
Control seized.
Nice.
I was hurting for certain. A nice deep freeze.
Holy fuck.
Control lost.
Yeah, this is just pretty unwinnable, I guess.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
Somebody needs a bullet.
As expected. Someone needs a snowball in the face. Fear best self.
Their team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Thanks so much. Along to see the track. There they are. Plasma! Too easily. Sai, we need you.
Tremble before fast!
My friends are here!
Ah, you're a lifesaver. That one hurt.
Shooter. Together. To
I
victory.
like the cold.
This is real firepower!
They've almost got it!
I am ready to put on a show.
Control seized.
I am much better. We have prevailed. Judgment, sniper.
You're welcome.
Thanks so much.
Hey, team! Enjoy the amplifier!
Whoop. Unlucky.
All right, me.
Ugh.
I'll patch you up.
Healing. Why would I need healing?
3. Control lost.
Yeah, no one's killing anything. That's what kind of what we expected, though.
That one hurts. I like the cold. Orlitz was my life. But wouldn't it be fabulous to have an all-superhero band?
Seconds before you attack. Get ready.
I guess this would be the time to play Invisible Woman, because the game's like written off.
You're not still trying to conquer the surface world back home, are you, dude?
Namor is destined to reign supreme. Soon the seas will rise and I shall claim what is mine.
Do you know there are millions of planets covered in water? I mean, I could just, drop you off on one of those.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Fear best self.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
Intruders detected. My war against the surface world will have to wait. For now.
Woo, that's the stuff.
That is much better.
It's okay. Admit it. You need me.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
I suck.
This is real firepower! I'll add that to my greatest hits!
The mission area is yours.
That's a good feeling.
This land belongs to us.
Coming in at ya! Ha-ha! Deployed!
fools. Fit as a fiddle.
That's the stuff. I'll patch you up.
I was worried.
Catch my back.
I freeze him sometimes.
It's okay.
By the eye of Agamotto. Protect what is rightfully ours. Castle, I unleash the Vishanti's power.
I'm making a comeback.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Here's my buddy. Here's my buddy.
Be your best self.
That's the stuff.
I suck.
Fuck.
Better get a look behind you.
I got rocket raccoon.
Fury's almost gone. Control lost.
I was on the brink.
Unlucky. I was seeing me through the walls.
I've still got songs to sing.
All axe.
Control seized.
Be strong together.
Oh, God.
Thanks so much. I like the cold.
God.
We'll have to keep fighting until we have
I
iron.
am ready to put on a show. Helena, watch out. This is the best little gunshot.
This is real firepower.
Okay, where's the other players? Like, and they're ulting and no one's there to.
Someone needs a snowball in the face. Blow up.
That's the stuff. Oh, man, you're welcome.
Your team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Fuck.
Need some help.
I am never controlled.
I got snowballed.
I like the cold. Blow up.
They've almost got it.
By the eye of Agamotto.
Someone scratch my...
Nice.
I
He used his
unleash
ult.
the
He died.
Vishanti's power. Down and out.
Someone needs a snowball in the face.
Oh, they do not look happy.
I am ready to put on a show.
Judge.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Alright, great job, team. You tried your best. Oh, they complimented me? Wow. Yeah, so what happened in this game is this guy and this guy had Cloak and Dagger highlighted, and I had Raccoon highlighted, and then Cloak and Dagger got banned, so this guy immediately insta-locked my character, and then proceeded to play like complete shit. So I was like, okay. Because his character got banned. And he even said in chat, I had to lock really fast to steal his character. That's what he said. Okay. Now I had to lock in really quick and steal his guy. Still got the W? No, no W. We're losers. It's going okay, I guess. As good as it can go. Yeah, so like my title says,
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
this entire time I've been playing with mouse acceleration enabled. Apparently mouse acceleration was enabled by default on this computer, and I never thought to change it. So, my aim might improve.
Who am I gonna banish from this match?
His mouse acceleration is not not good for aiming in a game. So we'll see. It might not change that much, but I'm still not a good aimer. But definitely having mouse acceleration on is really bad. I'll get better from here. Yeah, I would think so.
Pick your hero.
Oh,
I'm
fuck.
not judging.
Okay. Like, these guys do not want to win the game. I'm pretty sure they don't want to win. I don't know. I'll pick this character and probably feed.
Quietly into the background. Cosmic rays didn't make me who I am today.
30 seconds before you
family
attack.
did.
Get ready.
No, I don't know what the time stream and
This character work again.
yeah.
This thing.
Brain trust builds the other gizmo. We'll all get to go back home.
Shield thing. And then there's like the E push and the E pull.
4, 3,
Okay.
1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I hope this is important. Reed and I had a date night planned. Vortex field!
I suck. Rank am I? Grandmaster 3.
Much better.
Okay, I'm getting murdered. Yep. Okay, yep.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Clearly you needed some help.
It's the first time I've played this character in a ranked game. pipe.
Vortex field.
The mission area is yours.
You should all be very proud.
You're welcome.
Feeling fantastic.
I play a Raccoon Man. I'm a Raccoon Man player. Alright, if I go invisible, I heal myself. That's how this character works. That's right, yeah. And you get visible double jump. Yeah. Yeah.
Get in there.
Can't heal you like that, brother.
Your god is suffering. I'll patch you up.
Invisible?
Right here.
Vortex field. Let me guess. Your Namor's friends? Psionic burst.
Hey, Petey, enjoy the air. You're welcome.
Feeling fantastic.
I still want you.
Not sure about that. Ran them all, but
You
okay.
captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
Mere distractions.
Feel the pull.
Charge!
Healing. Why would I need healing?
By the eye of Agamotto!
I am ready to put on a show. The area is almost yours.
Feeling fantastic.
Bring on.
Moon Knight's on, I presume?
Dang it. Am I gonna have my jump up? I think so. Is this guy gonna suicide with me or just try to spit me? Okay.
Psionic burst.
Ow. Oh, I'm like feeling like shit, honestly.
Control lost.
I won't disappear so easily. Khonshu's gonna be very angry.
I hate that scroll stampede ult so much. It is quite randy. That's the way I'll put it.
Feel the pull. Psionic surge.
Oh, these keyhole things that was a little messed up there.
That's like the thing with it. It's like pretty like it feels just random, dude. It feels like it
By
just
the eye of
randomly
Agamotto!
gets you, you know?
This is real firepower.
I'm sure there's ways you can very strategically use the ability, but
Waypoint.
it kind of just feels like it randomly gets you a lot of the time.
They are in front of us.
Feel the pull.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
Healing. Why would I need healing? I got
Oh.
you covered.
They've almost got it.
Against the world. Khonshu's gonna be very angry. Vortex field.
I am ready to put on a show.
Fuck. Jump too slow.
After all these years, saving the
I'm
world
definitely
still
hot
hasn't
trash
gotten
at this
old.
character, straight up.
Relay deployed. It ain't cheap.
But I think I gotta like
30 seconds. seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Actually, maybe I
I'm not the type
just
who fades. I'm in
swap.
the snow.
Have you ever considered
Forlix was my life. But wouldn't it be fabulous to have an all-superhero band?
many things. Not that.
Seriously? You never thought about letting it go?
Asgard will be mine. If it takes some egomaniac...
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
I like hanging around Groot because he gets me.
I am strengthened for battle.
Oh, I'm fine.
Looks like the mission area is yours to capture now.
Yep.
Get a look behind you. Bring on the chaos.
Oh man.
You brought ice.
Capture the mission area.
I'm not allowed to do stuff like that when I don't have the mobility, I guess.
Someone scratch my back. I'll patch you up.
I'm used to just having so much mobility that I can stand anywhere I want.
I was worried. We should destroy these orbs. A nice deep freeze.
I am strengthened for battle.
You're welcome. Hey, Teeny! Oh, I'm fine.
Rainbow stands with you!
By the
I
eye
am
of
ready to put on a
Agamotto!
show.
Eat it, nerd.
Us against the world.
Behold that child! We're finding our groove.
Good medicine.
Control C.
Quite welcome. You should all be very proud.
Be strong together.
Enemy ahead of us.
I suck.
I'm doing this my way!
I am ready to put on a show.
These arcs are dangerous, but fragile. 86 Dianc.
The guy behind me.
Snowball fight.
Must resist.
Fucking squirrel stampede, man.
That one hurts. I like the cold.
The moon haunts you.
Double KO. Control lost.
The moon haunts you.
Hey, Teeny! Enjoy the amplifier!
A man named Castle the controller.
That fucking hurts! Bring on the chaos!
This my way!
They've almost got it.
I unleash the Vishanti power!
It's okay. Admit
okay.
it. You need me.
It's a weird use of that ult. I'm gonna be honest.
Really like her arm.
Worth wasting magic on you. I am strengthened for battle.
I hurt.
Glory is almost yours. With you.
Us against the world.
Oh,
I was worried. Ow, you're frozen.
I'm doing this my way!
I am ready to put on a show. I don't have to be center stage.
Low-key gone. Battlefield ready again. Another arc.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Behold, Darkchild!
Interesting in the future.
I am strengthened for battle.
It's okay. Admit it. You need me. Be your best self.
Okay, you know, we didn't lose.
I didn't always love my powers, but now I think they're great.
I definitely can feel that I'm having to recalibrate my muscle memory, which means like it feels kind of wonky. That being said, I feel like more in control of where my cursor actually is, if that makes any sense. It's like my muscle memory is like not doing the right thing, but I still feel like more in control of my cursor than before, so that's good.
It is my only world, and I will fight for it.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Strong together.
All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
What are they like, these other worlds where I do not exist?
There's somebody who needs a bullet.
I'm hunkering down. Hostiles up front.
Hey, Dee! Enjoy the
Battlefield ready again.
Thanks so much. Be your best self.
Okay, you know,
Forest to capture now.
I guess everyone's gonna die to...
Thanks so much.
Capture the mission area.
I suck. Healing.
Another arm. Who will rid us of Moon
There's
Knight?
Bucky. Bucky's who I want to give my thing to.
Agamotto! Get in there. I unleash the Vishanti's power.
Can't seem to get this on him.
This is real firepower!
I am strengthened for
Thanks so much.
Stand down!
our enemies on you.
Oh, these keyhole things are dangerous!
That one hurts.
Enemy assistance!
Disappear!
To shoot at what? So confused.
Team's capture progress has passed the halfway point.
Hey, Dee! Enjoy the air supply!
I am ready to put on a show.
Oh, I got blopped.
I am ready to put on a show.
Double KO. That's
They charged up Buddy's
By the eye of Agamotto!
eyeball.
I am strengthened for battle.
They've almost got it.
Enemy in front of us. I'm opening a portal.
He's opening a portal. That's a weird place to open a portal.
This is real firepower!
Thanks so much.
You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
I'm getting murdered.
They're on your tail.
Enjoy the amplifier!
A nice deep freeze. I don't have to be center stage.
Hey, Zeus Christo.
Is that 2 for 1? Did I get both of them? We could do it.
Be your best self.
The dog's taking shortcuts.
The Vishanti guide us to retreat.
Here they come.
My thanks, you know.
I unleash the Vishanti's power.
I was worried. A nice deep freeze. I am ready to put on a show.
God damn it, man.
I am ready to put on a show. A little help, please.
You've captured more than half of the mission area. Keep going.
By the
I tried, you know.
So lost. You'll have to keep fighting until we have a winner.
Bring on the chaos.
Disappear!
I was worried.
I guess I have to wait for this guy to ult so that I can ult? Is that how that works? This guy just kill me every time. Unlucky.
Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Yeah, I'm all aware. I'm aware. I don't like really play this character, so I don't like know the intricacies of like when I can press my button. It's the second time that this guy's stolen my character. It's like kind of funny. It's a real nice guy. Oh, I'm gonna press that. Oh, wait a second though. I don't want to be in the same game as that guy again. He keeps like intentionally taking my character. What's this? I hate when these objectives require you to play a specific guy. I'm sure that was great. Yeah, I imagine it is. I imagine it is. It's definitely one of the bottles that people rave about all the time. but I've never had.
Which hero do you think you want to be today?
Who are you calling a raccoon, huh?
At Octomore, no.
Now, who am I gonna banish from this
The cheapest
match?
Octomore costs more than the most expensive ball I've ever bought. So. Now what? Just treat yourself. Yeah, the thing is, if you buy one bottle, okay,
The right heroes could make
you then
all
do
the
not
difference.
buy several other bottles. Holy fuck. Are we doing this again? Is this guy in my game again? What the fuck is going on right now? He is, dude. He is. This guy's trolling me. That's what's happening.
Round one, go!
Alright, it's Adam Warlock.
I will leave this universe.
This guy's trying to tank my rating. That's what's happening.
I was created.
I see you. I see you, Wilson.
They'll be coming in 30 seconds. Stay strong.
Your powers of stealth would make you an excellent assassin.
I've been told that before. But that kind of violence isn't really my style.
If you came from my world, you would have little choice.
The battle starts in 5,
The best rocket EU.
3.
I don't give a shit, man.
You have to stop them from securing the mission.
You can be the best player on the planet. It doesn't matter. It's your, it's just that you're trying to troll, brother.
Stronger together. You're welcome. My cosmic might returns.
It's all right.
Healing power.
I'm now an Adam Warlock man. No problem.
I need healing. The cosmos heals you.
Feeling fantastic.
Battle awaits us.
Quantum magic. There's still so much to do.
Get off. Oh, wait. We got a Black Widow. Nice. Guys, it doesn't matter, brother. I got someone who's trolling me.
You need to
It doesn't
stop
matter
that
what I do,
vehicle in
really.
its tracks.
Guy wants me to lose.
Quantum magic. Some assistance, please. I feel better already.
Play Adam, no crosshair.
Exploding plasma.
Quantum magic. You are safe now, my friend.
Watch me soar!
We've got trouble.
Healing power.
Shooting from a distance. Coward.
Us against the world. Your souls united. The cosmos heals you.
By the eye of Agamotto.
The cosmos heals you. cosmic might returns.
I feel like myself again. This time I need healing.
Oh, I'm getting sniped.
You stop them in their tracks.
The cosmos heals you.
Topped me off. Thanks.
The cosmos heals you.
Shields are down. I've located a hidden escape.
My cosmic might returns. Healing power.
Better stop that vehicle. These raiders halfway. Stop them. Run the exploding plasma.
You are not alone. Healing power. I return. Healing power.
There's still a chance to stop them. Better stop that vehicle.
I'll patch you up.
My cosmic might returns.
Here they come.
Healing
They
power.
hit a checkpoint. Now might be a good time to stop them.
Feeling fantastic.
Us against the world.
Stronger together.
I'll patch you up. Someone scratch my back.
Quantum magic.
Better stop that vehicle.
Shooting from a distance. Power.
The cosmos heals you.
Where am I? Invisible?
Hey team, enjoy the amplifier.
The cosmos heals you.
You're welcome.
Run the
My
exploding
cosmic might returns.
shield.
This is real firepower.
Healing power.
Hey sniper, rockets coming.
I have found more lives so far. Your time has passed. Healing power. We are being targeted.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Some assistance, please.
Watch me.
Born again!
Healing power.
It's now or
Second
never.
chance is over.
Stop them.
Feeling fantastic.
My cosmic might
Anyone
returns.
willing to help?
Healing power.
Target locked. Bogies, here they come.
The cosmos heals you.
Us against the world.
Someone scratch my back.
The cosmos heals you. You are not alone.
Better stop that vehicle.
I need healing.
Don't give them another
Cosmic.
This is real firepower.
Destiny awaits.
The current score is 0-3. Time to switch things up, including which side you're on.
I will bring peace to this universe, no matter the cost.
You'll need a top-notch team to win this one. Round 2.
I tend tend to lost souls, like a shepherd tends to his flock.
30 seconds before you attack. Get ready.
Ah, the world-famous Luna Snow. I remember you from a long time ago.
Oh my god, you're right. I'm gonna get old someday. And then I'm going to... Oh man, I need to chill out.
The battle starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All you need to do is capture the mission area. Got it?
One shot is all I need for a standoff. What time it's
I require some aid. I feel better already. Quantum magic.
Thanks so much.
every little bit.
That fucking hurt!
A nice deep freeze.
Quantum magic.
I like the cold.
Healing power.
Every little bit helps.
There they are.
All right, let's get let's get Chris Pratt in here. Big Chris Pratt gameplay.
Anybody want some?
It's an endless place, but somehow I keep finding the worst parts.
Fucking helpful! Scratch my back! I'll patch you up!
Much better.
I like the cold.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Enjoy the amplifier! This is real firepower!
Oh, sweet moves, right?
Guys, please
I totally rock that.
turn on longer.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Oh, you can't go through there.
Much better.
Us against the world!
Don't mind me. I'm just dying.
Double KO! Only 60 seconds left.
Just what the doctor ordered.
Honestly, right. Always been my opinion.
Strange conjured up a fancy portal.
By the eye of Agamotto!
Help get that vehicle to its destination.
See that?
You're welcome.
Ooh, that's the stuff. Oh, sweet moves, right?
A nice deep freeze.
Hi, man. How are you?
Let's try this
Tippy-toe
again.
spotted bad guys. There they are.
Life and destiny must be preserved.
Enjoy the air fire. You really went rabbit on him, Rocket.
I like the cold.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that.
That one hurts.
Us against the world!
Ow.
No stopping the Star-Lord. This is real firepower! Oh, did you see that? Huh, much better.
Only 60 seconds left.
Hey!
Oh my god.
Shame this was your last dance, Lord of Stars.
You can return the favor anytime. You're halfway there. Keep going.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That's 3. Down to 30 seconds.
What in the bronze? Yeah, what in the bronze, dude?
Oh, we're up against it. Gotta fight harder. Watch for the score.
Almost there. Don't turn back now. Final 10 seconds.
Woo!
Can't keep me down
You'll
for
have
long.
to keep fighting until we have a winner. Final score. 1, 2, 3. Well, you can't expect to win them all.
Alright. It's alright. We've seen enough, you know. Yeah, Grandmaster. Alright, is this what you wanted? Is this what you wanted, Wilson? Is this what you wanted? I'll play something else. It's okay. It doesn't really bother me that much. That's what you wanted, great. Is Schwab didn't make a difference? Yeah, but it doesn't matter what I do. Because if this guy's bent on sabotaging me, it doesn't matter what I do. I might as well not play the game. Don't change game, bro. I got a guy who is intent on stream sniping me and sabotaging my game, so it's just not very fun. It's not a great experience. So I can do something else. It doesn't matter. Yeah, John. Unfortunately, there's people in this world who just want to see the world burn. That's okay. See them sabotage your yeah, there's nothing they can do about that. Shit. Setting to remove the stream snippets. I'm not sure what you mean, but if the guy watches my broadcast and queues at the same time as me, there's not a lot you can do about that. I mean, other than like he could be on the other team, I guess. But he's been on my team 3 games in a row, so I'm not interested anymore. Should you do a live review of this Pepsi Cola cream soda? It's not that good. If you see this, it's not that good. Hot take. Holy, what a mess. Get some water. All right, John, thank you. Appreciate it. Well, it's time for some Balatro. Does want to watch some Balatro? Are you waiting them out? No. I don't know what we're doing, honestly. Never really had this problem before, but I don't care for it, so I'm just gonna not do it. Doesn't bother me. Get die in the dungeon? We could do that. I did look at it. $25% off. That's big. Wow. And the problem with Balatros doesn't probably like go vertical very well, does it? I have no idea. Where's Crassus anyway? Crassus needs to be here so he can be upset that I booted up Balatro. Indiana Jones? I mean, maybe. It is 20% off. That's still a lot of money, though. It's like one of those things that it says he's out of my chat now, but I don't know if that's true. He might just be like trying to get me to play again by logging his account out of chat. It's like one of those things that I never like thought would be an issue because I figured the game was like so popular that the likelihood that I would get in the same game as a guy like so many times in a row would be unlikely. But it seems like it's not, especially at this time of day. There's always quick play, yeah. The motivation kind of leaves you when you play quick play a little bit though, because you're like, well, why am I still playing this to go up? Like I played a quick play when the new characters came out, and it's like not even the same game, man. Like the guys in there, like I'm not trying to shit on anyone's personal ability. Everyone's at different skill levels, but it's like not even playing the same game. If you've played games in Grandmaster and then go play in Quick Play, it's like playing a different game. Nobody in there knows anything. Like kind of like a no offense, but no one in there knows anything. It's like an arcade shooter. Which is fine. It's just, you know, it's not the same experience, right? So that's why it's rough. I kind of figured the game would just be popular enough that I wouldn't have this problem, but I guess it's not. Check Steam, this man says. See anything? If I'm supposed to see something. I have a friend request from somebody whose portrait is anime girl. And their caption is plum sweet and begging for cream. That's definitely not oh, there we go. Okay, fine. Okay, fine. Thank you, Ben. I appreciate it. A boba? Are you Crassus? Holy fuck. It's a spoof. Crassus is spoofing. I don't know if Crassus is like really in deep in the I don't know if he's really in deep in Path of Exile or if something else going on. He hasn't been around. Oh my god, audio. Dear Lord, fuck. "30 hours of frustration this week? Maybe. The fact of the matter is usually most people who do this kind of thing, their attention span is really low. So if I don't entertain them for like a little bit, they just probably not come back, right? So we're kind of just open. This will subside after a minute. Okay, what is this? What is this we have here? Let me change games. Okay. So Kick doesn't have this game. What should we call it? Retro games. Okay. This game is not registered on Kick at all. This doesn't seem to be Die in the Dungeon Origins. I'm not sure what that is. Too new, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes Kick and TikTok, they don't have all the games. All right, so this game was kindly contributed by our friend Ben. Thank you, Ben. Let's see. Let's see what do. To unlock, protect the corpse. It's too good to not play. Interesting. Reach the final battle on difficulty D1. Okay. Just needed a push. This is a very Diablo 2-esque select your character by the campfire screen. Is there any, like, settings I need to fuck with here? No. Holy fuck, get out of here. You're worse than Wilson. Wait, why can I not ban this guy? What the fuck? Let's go over here and try to ban him over here. Wait, what is going on? What's happening? Is he banned? I can't ban that person. I refreshed chat and they're not here anymore. What the fuck? Did you guys not see that at all? That's so weird. Okay. Whatever. That or it worked and the feedback was bricked. Twitch chat, yeah. There was a spammer in Twitch chat. I went to ban him and it wouldn't let me. Then I refreshed the page and his text was gone. Didn't see anything. Huh. I wonder if like they caught him with the suspicious user shit. They're like, ah, that's the last straw for you, buddy. Basic attack D6. So this can roll 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3. So this is kind of like, what's that game? No, it's not kind of like that. But I was trying to think of Slice and Dice. This is AoE. What is this? Block, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of like Slice and Dice a little bit. Boost. +3 to value of any... Ah, it's doing that thing. I have this... We gotta talk about this for a minute, and it's doing the thing. Look, I have this small pet peeve, okay? Someone who plays board games. You have many dice, but you have one die. Add +2 to the value of any die. Unless it's multiple. I guess multiple and maybe it's dice. I hope it's not doing that thing though. I hope it's multiple. Ugh. No, see, draw one dice. No. Draw one die. You draw a die. Draw one die. It's one. Singular. It's not made in America. Doesn't matter. Somebody translated it. It's one die. Anyway. Let's go. See, they used it. They used it in the pun. Die in the dungeon. So they clearly know about it. It's not dice in the dungeon. It's a board game holdover. That slight plurality grudge. Should I tell him to shut up? Will I get confused? 6 health monster. Yeah. Let's roll our dice. Okay, this is my hand. Okay. Now grab your dice and place them on the board. Aha! Yeah, okay. Hover over that one. Yeah, okay. Glass property once per fight. Oh, these have other properties. Yeah, I kind of get that much. Special properties. Okay, so like what's... So these healing ones are glass. This guy's doing 2 damage to me. I don't really know if the way I put this on the board fucking matters or not. Number under your hand, yeah, energy points, yeah. Energy cost, yeah, it's fine. I don't want it. Yeah. I still want to do that. Move, yeah, he hit me. That's okay. I blocked. I told him to shut up. Okay. Sometimes when you do that, you miss like one piece of information, and then like you play the game without that information, and you're like, ah, I'm an idiot. Roll a 0 on all your attack dice? That's some bad luck. Okay, Okay, so if I do this... Wait. That changed it to squares. So this has to connect to give plus value. No, that's not how it works. It boosted certain slots. Why? What if I put it here? How does it decide where the fucking the boosters go? Two slots away. 2 boost is 2 away. 1 boost is 1 away. That's kind of weird. That's why it's like this, because this is 2 spaces. I see. Well, that kills him, but... See, I was a hyper nerd. I could do 6. And then 4. 10. Gotcha, idiot. Boom. Is this a Flash game? Might as well be. Flash is gone now, though, Creeks. Anyone who knows anything about Flash is an old man. If you've heard of Flash, you're an old man now. That's just the truth of it. Remember Shockwave? I do. What is it called? Macromedia Shockwave. Basic double dip. Yeah, I remember the like there was like a wave animation, you know what I mean? When it was booting up, it was like wave animation. Oh fuck. That's fucking ancient shit. Rain. Dude, I want this one. Hidden Ace. On odd turns, get +1 bonus. +1 die. Draw 1. Okay, so I get an extra die on odd turns. Okay. Do we have to like think about like where we want to go? Like super duper analyze this. Yep, an extra dice. 1 extra dice, dude. So boss big loot. Make sure you hit the boss. Then a camp after. What's this? Event. Discard. Does that mean I can kick one out? Fucking thin my deck, dude. Forge. Unknown. Should we chart our course into the unknown? 3 unknowns. I don't want to go down here. Seems dope. Maybe go like battle, get 2 loots. Do this unknown boss. Big. Well, enemy modifier. Neutralizer. The neutralizer. Oh, I just killed. When killed, action of next enemy will be canceled. When you kill that, it stuns something else? Well, that's probably good for me to kill. Yeah, that would make sense. When killed, damage to the player. When killed, grants block to the player. Okay, you have 10 health though. This is an AoE frickin' attack, isn't it? Do I get to choose who I hit first? No, I always hit the frontmost guy first. Is that how this works? Or can I pick? I can pick. Oh, we're out of juice if you do that. Can I do 2 of these now? 1. Could do that, dude. Slop them up, dude. Boom. Easy. Does that work? By +2 boost to the slot it is used on. Oh, for like later rounds. Is that how that works? I can't like put one on top of it. Yes, he says. Okay, well that's not very useful right now. I'm trying to find the world where I kill this guy and heal myself. Basic retry. Reroll this. Faulty. Can't be upgraded or be granted more properties. Copy die 4 slots away. 00333. I don't know, like, where's my bag? I need to check my bag, you know? Do I have enough? How many things am I drawing? 5? I mean, mathematically, I'll draw at least 1 attack. I have to be worried with the idea that maybe I won't draw an attack. That could be bad. So this thing rolls a 0, it just fucking does nothing. That's shit. I guess you could pump it. Oh, I guess these are glass. What properties are in here? This is glass. I guess since this is glass, it doesn't like thin too much. Or bloat, or what do you call it? Yeah, it doesn't. What is this? Ant die. I can't use this slot while this guy's alive. Let's see. Well, you see that thing happened where we don't fucking have a way to hit the guy. So what we're gonna do is I need to block. Put myself to full. Do I just pump? That heals me to full. Let's pump this slot. Maybe this slot. What's this? Is it because I have an odd, this is an odd turn so I can draw a new one? I guess that's what that means. I'm kind of okay with the current situation. Now it's an even turn. Do I gain a draw? Oh, so I don't have to use it. I don't have to use it. Oh, okay. 2 says poop damage. I need a block for 3. That's 3. That's blocking for too much. Why don't we do this? Damage his face. Does the terrain decay over time? Oh, that wasn't obvious. He should die now. I think I don't need a heal die. I think I'm okay. Might need another block though. Let's take this. That's glass. Okay, so this one, let me get some poop out of here, right? I can remove properties. I want to discard. I guess these are the same average. Fonk Songs, how's it going? Redistribute the value of faces from one die. I'm going to keep saying it like that because that's how it should be written. Deal 2 damage to all enemies. Good, how about you? Not too bad. Yeah, we're doing okay. Free sample. Use the value of faces from basic tier dice. How do I click on one? How about this one? 8 points left to increase. Why don't we make this just the most reliable thing ever? I have 3 coins. Redistribute. Okay, so you could change how they're written on here within the same. Okay. That's fine. Oh, I didn't. That's not how we leave. So there's no need to heal, right? It just does it. Oh shit, I didn't pump that one. Derp. That cup looks fire. It's 100 Years of Wonder from Walt Disney World. It's all like fucked up though because it's been through the dishwasher a million times. But when you go to Disney, I don't know if it probably is like fucking mauled. But when you go to Disney, at the bottom there's like a chip, and basically you buy this cup. It's like $20, and this like chip lets you pour any amount of fountain drinks for free so long as you use this cup. This like chip at the bottom it like activates the fountain pop machine. So it was basically like $20 for infinite drinks while you were there. So it was pretty good deal. Also a good way to get fat, I suppose. So I need to like heal myself because I was an idiot and didn't do it right. $20, but worth it. Yeah, it's definitely worth it. Splash glass. This has a retry on it. So if I skip, I get $1. Interesting. This is an elite battle? Looks pretty normal. Oh, I can't pump if I do that. So that costs 2. They're going. All right. Thanks for stopping in, man. So that kills that. This guy's still gonna do 3 to me. That's okay. A shit roll. What we're gonna do is we'll do this. So I take no damage. I'm gonna pump the space. So I need to heal for 3. Eight. It's not quite enough to kill, eh? So that takes no damage. I guess maybe that's better. And then we can draw lots to try to get the green dye out. No, it didn't happen. It's okay. Oh, there's another. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Oh, fat guy. He's fat. Increase the number of attacks. It doesn't receive any damage this turn. Okay. Still can't kill you. Could re-roll this. How much is it doing? 4? Hold shit on this thing. Okay, great. Piece of shit. So I can do that, but don't feel very good. He's gonna attack twice. No good way around this, is there? Okay, so if I do a shit attack on this guy, he doesn't attack twice. Yeah, I can draw, but I don't know if that's gonna help me really. Trying to figure out how I don't take damage. Still take 1 damage. I don't have the energy to do what I want to do. Because what can I draw? I could draw a boost. What's in here? I can draw a boost or a block, I guess. exit the screen. There's no way. There's not really any way. Like, even if I draw a better boost, it's not really going to kill this guy. I guess there's a world where if you drew a better boost, then you could heal more or shield. Like you can't boost and shield and hit. And then he attacks twice if you don't do that. I think it's just this. I don't think there's anything to draw there. There, see this kills this guy, prevents all damage. Now we just have to like worry about this guy. So the glass, like the heal die is glass, so it's gone. That doesn't kill. That kills. Deal 1 damage to a random enemy every time a die is rerolled. Dice in your hand with a face value of 1 or less can be rerolled once. These things would be good together. This is like the rerolled build. Is that what this is? See, if I take this, I only got 1 die that can be rerolled, but I could like do more in the future. Whereas this one gives me more value right now. What's this? Hack. Same type. So I'm assuming block is the type. A bunch of block doesn't seem like it's it. And I kind of like don't like any of these. This has a roll average of 4, but it costs 2 energy. I guess this costs 0 energy? Okay, I'm kind of about that. Heal all HP. Redistribute the value of faces from 1 die. What does redistributing do for me? So we have the crooked. So what we're gonna do is we want to load it on 1s. For example, let's take this one. Do I want to do this to this one? I mean, this is the one that slaps the most. can't like do this like I want. I can only redistribute 8 points. It's unhappy. Oh, I'm clicking this by accident. That's what you're saying. Oh, derp. Okay, I can't. I can't get this above 8. Okay. Okay, we're gonna go up here so we get another elite fight. Obtain 2 coins. Okay. 1 energy on turn 1. Okay. Hello, Chrissy. Free sample. Flash this thing. Fucking flash it up. It sounds it's free! Toxic. I got some cash. Being lucky on even turns. Move all properties. I think I have properties I want to remove. This thing's kind of dope, but let's get the bow tie. Okay, so on this I can, oh, this is a remove all, it's not redistribute. We want to just draw this silver splash attack as many times as possible. Fuck this then. Reroll that shit. Oh, I got 0 again. Fuck me. Six. I'm gonna kill you. You're doing 3 damage. I have extra energy. So that doesn't allow me to like split the damage though. Oh, I'm giving him +1 bonus when I do this too. That's kind of weird. Hold on. Prevents all damage. That kills this. I don't really have a need to use this other stuff, I guess. Unless I want to, like, hit this guy. Which I could do 8 damage. I still prevent all damage. Sure. It's nice getting a fresh outlook on the game. Am I not playing right? Is that a nice way of saying I'm not playing right? Use the reroll button to reroll. Okay, so I can do one extra reroll. So I can reroll this from Crooked. That's not what I meant. I can reroll it again from the other thing. This doesn't need to be rerolled. Okay, we fucking we're shit. I do need to get healed. So just playing this flashes something, right? Oh, did that do nothing because it's a 0? What happened? I'm so confused what just happened. My die just ate shit. I thought it would like flash something even though it's a 0. Nothing seemed to happen. Never thought about cutting my deck to draw better dice. Yeah, that's like a really common like trading card game, deck building game thing. Like cutting your deck is like really important in those kinds of games. So it's like something that just comes like, that's the first thing I think of when I see like I can remove dice from my deck. I want to remove dice from my deck as much as possible. I hone in on that one thing. Then again, sometimes there's strategies where you want to have like lots of cards in your deck, and like I'm just like never play those strategies. I just want to play the most degenerate reliable things possible. I heal myself. Oh my fuck, this strategy is failing me. There's 0, 0, 0 and a bunch of 8s. It's not working. We don't have the heart of the cards. Okay, you're dead, but I'll take 3. If I do that. I guess I could pump this. What does that do for me? That's dog shit. So this prevents all damage, does 4 damage. Sure. Alright, we got a 1. This doesn't get any better, right? Okay. So, what does this say? Okay, you use it when you place it on the board. For some reason I thought I read this and it was like stuns a guy, but that's flashbangs. I don't have any flashbangs. So there's not really a whole lot we can do here other than not take damage. That's all this does, right? Oh, here we go. Here's this fucking... finally this fucking thing. Can I get a less expensive shield? No. I'm just going to take damage from killing this. Whatever. Alright, what do you do? Actions of the enemy are based on the dice or dice you use. Okay. Let's reroll these fuckers. +1 pump, +1 shield. So that's going to do a 2 damage. 2, 2, 6. So this prevents all damage. Where do I want to send 4? Send 4 at this guy, the guy that stuns them. There's our big slapper, dude. Okay, so you'll be dead, but we can pump. Hold on. 10. This can make it 11. It also buffs this thing, though. Boom. No, it didn't actually buff this thing. Oh, no, it did. Never mind. Yeah, so 3, 11. But I can't... There's no way for me to... So if I kill this guy, what happens? Actions of the next enemy will be cancelled. This guy's not quite dead. I guess it would be this enemy would be cancelled, and I would still take 3. Is there a better way to do that? Probably not. That's fine. Six. Doesn't quite kill you. I find it really annoying that I have to use my, like, lucky reroll before my crooked reroll. That's good enough. Target enemy reduces -1 its attack value. So I'm assuming this means... Does it mean when you kill an enemy? What does that symbol mean? It just says target enemy. Do I target one? Or maybe it's... Oh, it's a target... The one I'm targeting primary, I see. On even turns, gain block. There's no damage received. Meh. The thing about this that's kind of annoying is it's like... It's reducing the value, the attack value of the thing that you're trying to kill, so that's kind of weird. This one you just randomly get some block if you take damage. This feels like it's maybe more value. I like 0. What does this say? Heavy. After you use lock on the board and drop in value. Oh, it sticks. It's sticky. Ah, sticky, eh? Sticky. This is glass? That's kind of fucking rude. I like the idea of a sticky shield. Increase the value of faces from basic die. To redistribute the faces. You gotta increase the value of this sticky block thing. I kind of like this thing though. What does this do? Each time you use a die with flash property and plus some value to that slot. I want to redistribute faces, absolutely. Glass. I don't like the glass fucker. Oh, Chubby's back, eh? I guess if I kill this thing, it stuns this guy, though. If he gets... No, he's going to get hit anyway. Yeah, so let's go here. And then we're going to heal. And then... Oh, shit, that doesn't work the way I thought it would. And then we'll go... Wait. That costs 0. I could shield, too. Oh, I guess I'm not going to have enough to kill this guy, actually. 5. It's doing 5 damage total. Yeah, we'll just do this. All right. I can re-roll something. Your faces, you're fine. Four, 3. So we got to hit him. So that's stuck there, but that's fine. Dead. Okay, so we got this lady. We want lady to die first, I think. Can we do? Reroll this. 3 pump, 7. So we do this here. Can I hit? Okay, is there a world? Hold on. Okay, so how do you do this? And then this goes here. There's no way to do this, is there? Okay, there's no way to do the thing that I want to do. So what I'm going to do is do this and do this. So that's all the damage prevented. 10, 12. So this doesn't quite kill. Yeah, it's not a real way to do that. Let's do it like that. She's almost dead. As long as we take no damage, that's what's most important. So you can die from residual damage. 11. So you're not quite gonna be dead. That's okay. You're dead. Take no damage. And then you're dead. Oh shit, what happened? Oh, that was a 0. Huh. Oh well, it's fine. If you have 5 or more dice of the same type, gain +1 energy. Almost there. All dice on the board have even faces. Oh, we could play to that. Puzzle Energy is really good, but we can play to this. Kind of like these, like, I kind of like these zeros. So you're doing 2 times 2. Applies Tangled Shot. Affect 1 random slot. For each time they deal damage to the player. -1 value. Okay. That's not damage. So I'm taking what? 4 or 5? I don't know if this helps the residual die. I think it doesn't, but whatever. No, it doesn't. Okay, so if all of our faces are even, I guess this thing is kind of weird for that, eh? Does this count for this? Might want to purge this heavy thing if this kind of fucks with that. I'm not sure how it works. Yeah, I think it does. So I'm gonna have 3 shields. I can pump that. 5. So this is dead. I'll be taking 6. I want to kill you, really, if I can. Oh, this thing doesn't have flash, I just realized. You're not quite dead. But you're dead. But I have 8, enough to prevent all damage. Yeah. Oh, I guess you had a shield. That's okay. Yeah, so this weighted one actually sucks for this glove. Which I didn't realize. But now we know. Two, so this is enough to kill you. I'm gonna take what, 1, 5? I can't do that or else it's weird. So we have to use our lucky first. Use it on this thing. Faulty. Splash. This one has all even faces. I guess that's good. Killing it. Yeah, I'm doing something. Do I need a heal die? Like, it might help to have another one of these. I don't know. I want to redistribute. Want this out of my deck. This thing is actually useless too. These are kind of bad too. Let's just do one of these. Spawner. He spawns allies. That's pretty fucking rude. Okay, so I don't even want to use this thing. I'm going to take damage if I don't. Just slap him, dude. In this instance, maybe just slap him. Doesn't do anything, does it? I guess I can get more boost if I spend more and lose my bonus. That would be 11. And heal myself. Ow, that fucking hurt. I need this red dye more. Guess I'm lucky. Let's lucky this thing. You're not doing what I want. I'm not doing the thing that I want. Spawn more guys. What does this say? Deals attack damage when attacked? Where did I get thorns from? I don't know how that happens. I guess I got it from one of these tasty guys. Yeah, one of the worms. Not having the splash kind of shit. So does it not tell me how much this guy's gonna slap for? I don't see anything. Maybe I kill this one. I don't know. Oh, did you just do nothing? He's doing 9. Okay. Reroll this. 8. Dead. Don't want to play that. Oh, I got murdered. I didn't do the math. Oh well. Defeat your first enemy. You unlocked many things. Yeah, I didn't pay attention to, like, my received damage. I was just like, we're gonna slap him. Well, that was something. Does this show me all the things? You see, these are undiscovered and these are locked. Yeah, this is a lot like Slay the Spire. Except with dice. These terrain things were kind of like, whatever. It feels like it takes too long for these things to get going. There's too much tempo to be had in, like, killing something. Deal massive damage. Yeah, it's the, like, delayed part that's kind of makes it hard, right? Because, like, if there's multiple enemies, then it's, like, almost better to kill something. Send feedback. Never beat a run in 30. You mean you never beat that boss? Like, and I'm assuming it's different bosses? Or do you mean, like multiple floors? Man, this idiot. Get out of here. All the floors. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's I can't remember. In Slay, it's kind of like after you get, like, it's like after you beat the game, like, then, like, you can do ascensions, or it's like even harder. I don't know if that's the way that game works. Yeah, like, I already felt like there's too many dice in my deck. I felt like I had too many dice in my deck. Even though I didn't, like, have that many, it's like I kind of wanted to just have that splash die every time. Which means I probably should have skipped more dice. I got to reroll that thing like so many times. Like, it's pretty reliable to get it to phase 8. Right. So YouTube chat has been integrated into this thing, but it's been pretty quiet today. And it's impossible to get TikTok chat into this chat. It doesn't work. Cannot do that. TikTok is a different anomaly. Now, I couldn't put Kick chat into this thing, but the only people that talk on Kick are bots, so I don't think we need that. I just ban bots on Kick every day. Tends to be what happens. Well, this isn't really how I planned for this day to go, but, you know, that's just how it is sometimes. Sometimes people don't have anything better to do. Yeah, see, there it is. That being said, I don't know. I'm assuming it takes both of them. I don't know if, like, because there's two broadcasts. There's a vertical broadcast and a horizontal broadcast, and the vertical broadcast has way more hits. So I think it just takes both of them, but I'm not 100% sure. But there's a world where I could put this on these other scenes, I suppose, but it might be cluttersome. We'll see. So what am I doing here? I already did that. I did this. What just happened? Stop. Don't do that. Okay, so let's restart TikTok. I'll be right back, TikTok. The worst part is, like, TikTok had a lot of viewers today. They were enjoying my Marvel Rivals gameplay, despite the fact that I couldn't win a game because that guy was intentionally trying to lose me the game. Fucking guy. So weird. It's just kids, man. That's just all it is. It's just kids. But it's just like so annoying. You like get on there and then you go 0-3 because a guy intentionally trolls you 3 games in a row. And you're like, well, I guess I don't want to play anymore. It's like, even if I like want to play a different character, he will make sure that I lose. He will just not try. You know what I mean? So it's like, this fucking so stupid. Have you heard of the Jameson triple? The triple? Yeah, the chestnut cask. It's 3 barrels. Is it bourbon sherry chestnut? Is that how it is? Never heard of chestnut. Yeah. So so here's the thing that's interesting. So when we're talking about whiskey, almost all of the requirements for whiskey aging require it be aged in oak. So we're talking about Scotch, bourbon, American single malt whiskeys. Almost all the whiskeys require oak aging. But I'm actually not sure about Canadian. Does Canadian require oak aging? I think not. No, so Canadian whiskey can also do this. So there's two kinds of whiskey that they're allowed to do this. So Canadian whiskey and Irish whiskey, and they're allowed to age the whiskey in a non-oak wooden barrel. So part of the reason why you never heard of chestnut is because chestnut is not an oak. So, for example, you cannot put Scotch in an or a chestnut barrel. It would not be allowed because it's not oak. But Irish whiskey is allowed to do this, and Canadian whiskey is allowed to do this. And maybe I wouldn't be surprised if some other fringe country had rules like this, like, I don't know, like South African whiskey allows wood barrels or something like that. But anyway, point being, that's why you don't really see it, is because it's not allowed for the most part. It has to be an oak barrel. Because a lot of these non-oak woods either don't make very good barrels, so it's like not worth trying, or don't taste very good. That's why you don't see them too much. But I know in Canadian whiskey you get like the maple barrel, because of course there's also cherry wood that gets used in Canadian whiskey sometimes. But technically Irish whiskey can be aged in any kind of wood vessel. So that's why they're allowed to use chestnut and why you don't see it too much. But yeah, the Triple Triple does have chestnut in it, which I don't have a flavor reference for what chestnut barrels would taste like in whiskey. And the unfortunate part about like the Triple Triple is it's kind of like this one, right? No, not this one. It's kind of like this one, right? So like there is Irish oak in this, right? But how much? Probably not that much, or not enough that you can taste it. So it's like, that's one of the things that's like with the Triple Triple is like, well, how much of it is really chestnut cask? Any amount? 10%? 5%? It's just got to be like 0.5% probably for them to say there's chestnut cask in it. So it's hard to be like, hey, where's the chestnut flavor in this Triple Triple? I've never tried it. It's not really available, I don't think, in the Canadian market. But I know it used to be, I think at one point it was travel retail exclusive, and now I think it's coming more available in the United States. Got back from Ireland. I got the Jameson Distillers Edition. Oh, nice. What's the other one that's... Because this one used to be a distillery exclusive too. The single pot still 5 oak. But now these are kind of like... There's a market for this kind of more connoisseur product, right? So these are coming to market more often. But yeah, the Triple Triple, I think used to be travel retail, and now I think I've seen people buy it at retail in the United States, but I don't think it's available in Canada. Let me double check before I eat shit. Eat my words here. Yeah, so there's no Jameson Triple Triple available where I am. But there has been guys in Whiskey Discords who have bought it at U.S. retail outlets, I know. But yeah, it'd definitely be something interesting and different. It's provided that there's enough chestnut cask in there that you can taste it. Like, for example, with this one, I was like, well, some percentage of this is virgin Irish oak, but I couldn't tell you what part of it or how it tastes or anything, right? There are some Glendalough, Glenda something whiskeys that are like virgin Irish oak matured or finished, I think. That might give me a better idea what like virgin Irish oak tastes like, which again is still probably similar to Canadian or American or European virgin oak, but probably a little bit different. So I don't know what chestnut would be like, and maybe if you feel like you can taste some of it, let me know. Let me know how you like that. We got to start TikTok again. I'll report back. Oh, I'm so interested. You know how I like spicy barrels. Alright, TikTok is back. Welcome back, TikTok. I don't understand TikTok gifts, man. Sometimes I get TikTok gifts, and it's like, huh, your TikTok gift has been transmitted for 2 cents, and this one was 17 cents. Wow, and it was only one gift. However that works. Thank you. Thank you, friend. Thankfully that Wilson guy didn't follow me, so I don't know. Hopefully he'll knock it back. I think there's a way to ban people's accounts from watching your stream, but I think they can just like log out. So it's like not sure that does anything. Oh, he gave me a donut. Donut, nice. TikTok is something else, dude. Alright, so let's get the wheel out. I think... Let me make sure I updated this wheel. Because I keep getting the fucking same old shit on here. Does this not have all the stuff on it? What is this missing? And there's still lots of stuff on here I've never reviewed. It is missing some stuff, but... Oh, I'm gonna have to take some time and make sure everything's on this fucking thing. It's okay, we can randomize it in a different way, but it's less exciting. That's on there, that's on there, that's on there. What is this, portrait view on YouTube? Oh, hi Crix, you found the YouTube vertical. There's 2 streams, there's a vertical and a horizontal. You see this though? There's also like this. Where like the game is like in this part. But this is how the stream looks on TikTok too. It's kind of funny, isn't it? And as much as you may mock this particular format, man, you get so many hits. So many hits come on this format. Is this Glenn Alecky on here? See, I think what happened is when I did a fresh crack, I would put the fresh crack into the wheel and then I forgot to do that and I stopped doing that. So I think there's some things that were fresh crack that never got put on here. Like I think the Glenn Alecky 10 cask strength never got put on here, for example. Most of this stuff I'm pretty sure I haven't reviewed though. It's probably good to review some of the older ones anyways. Anyway, I'm just gonna spin it. I'll try to fix this fucking soon. Most of the stuff's on there. It's missing some though. I guess I could review that. It's been long enough, right? It's been long enough. It's been long enough for this thing? When did I open this? Has it been a month since I opened this? I can't remember, man. I didn't clip it whenever I opened it. I don't remember when I opened this. Maybe I should be keeping track of this information. I'm doing so many bourbons, man. Why is it always bourbon? Fucking bourbon. We're just getting all the bourbons out of the way, apparently. I just don't know if this has been cracked for very long. I don't know if it's been a month. I'm gonna spin again because I don't know if it's been a month since I cracked this. We can wait a little bit on this one. That one's been done, hasn't it? That one been done? One for bourbon and one for scotch. Yeah. I have a lot of, yeah, I've done this one. I have a lot of, like, stream-related development work I need to do. But it's kind of like, the way it is now that I'm working every day, every weekday, it's like, I get behind on, like, regular stuff. Like, posting, like, pictures and fucking writing notes for, like, new stuff that comes in. So then when I get to the weekend, I, like, catch up on, like, posting pictures and writing notes and updating things. And I don't get time to do, like, new stuff. I just, like, get back to zero again. And then, like, there's a bunch of things like that I could do, yeah. Separate some wheels and stuff like that. But really, there should be more scotch on here than anything else. But some bottles are missing from this wheel. That's part of the problem. Because I kind of had a system where, like, the bottles on the floor were like ones that I still had to like process, but then I just ran out of room, so then all kinds of bottles were on the floor. See, like, this keeps spinning stuff I've already reviewed. But there is, like, looking at the list of what's on the wheel, there's a whole bunch of things on the wheel I've never reviewed. It's like, this thing, I don't think it's long enough. It's not been open long enough. This thing. Because I want it to be, like, at least a month. I post the crack for that. I posted the crack for that on February 2nd. So that one hasn't even been a month since I opened it. Well, this is there we go. Have I done that? I don't think so. I don't think I've done that one. There we go. We found one eventually. Well, what needs to happen is I do need to make a wheel of ones I've never done. That's what has to happen too. But it's kind of like annoying because the widget I'm using right now, I don't know if it allows for me to like create different variations of it. It might only be this is the only one like that I can save. So it would mean like I would have to go find a different way to do this on a different piece of software. So I could have multiple wheels, because right now I think I can only have one wheel with the software I'm currently using. So it's kind of annoying. It's not a problem I can't fix. It's just a problem that is more difficult to fix than just make a new one. All right. It's been a while since we tasted any of this. It's pretty good. Honestly, it's pretty tasty. right back. Okay. Like I said, I think this is my reviews are in the mid 40s now. I think 43. Once I get to 50, we're gonna do like a recap. That'll be fun. I'm just gonna make sure that this information is accurate because this is an ancient set. This is an ancient set of notes. So let's make sure that nobody bought this company or something. That seems good. Well, I hope this information is mostly accurate. I don't think the bottle information would have changed. Sometimes I get these notes open, I'm like, man, I wrote this like a year ago. It's like, oh shit. Old. Alright, so today, live review of the 40 Creek Confederation Oak Reserve Canadian whiskey. This is a 40% alcohol, 80 proof. This is a Campari product. So that's also Wild Turkey, Appleton Estate, Grand Marnier owns this particular one. Chill filtered, yep. Color added, yep. And this is 3 separate grain whiskeys, aged 4 years in first fill ex-bourbon, and then married 2 years in Canadian oak barrels. And this is the Canadian white oak barrels. Locally sourced Canadian white oak barrels. Mm-hmm. Oh, so yeah, this is a Canadian grain whiskey, as most Canadian whiskeys tend to be. Of course, that is not just probably nothing natural about that, about this color. Again, it has been aged, I guess, 6 years total, and two in Canadian white oak. That being said, it doesn't necessarily say it's virgin Canadian white oak. It just says Canadian white oak. So, some amount of it could be refill, I suppose. But this is probably E150 colored. Again, it's aged in Canada for not that long, so this is probably like a pretty deep color for 40% alcohol, aged in Canada for, I mean, six years, I guess, even though it's been double barreled, I suppose. Ex-bourbon doesn't really cook things too much on the color, so it's probably died. But yeah, that being said, 40 Creek is pretty like well-known Canadian whiskey. It used to be really popular, but I think ever since it got bought, it hasn't been as popular anymore. But they still have some like upper tier releases, which I couldn't tell you if are too good. I haven't had too many of them, so. There's a distraction in the room. Anyway. The nose is kind of interesting. It's a little bit different. One of the things that strikes me about this particular nose that's kind of like individual and interesting is it has like a buttercream kind of note. It's like rich buttercream and like raisins. Which is kind of interesting because like a lot of time with like dried fruit raisin, you think of like, hey, this is going to be like a sherry related. But there's no like kind of wine cask, sherry cask thing going on here. It's just ex-bourbon and this Canadian white oak barrel. But it definitely does have like a creaminess, like a buttercream aroma. You do get a little bit of that like kind of corn sweetness that you might associate with like most Canadian whiskeys. It's very creamy, very sweet. Again, a little bit of like a dried fruit thing going on. All right. So, 40 Creek Confederation Oak Reserve Canadian whiskey on the palate. Cheers. Mosley, you're back. Pretty much all the sweetnesses on the palate. Again, it's very creamy, very caramel. It does have like some sweet vanilla aspects to it. This is my kind of stream. How's it going, Jorpin? The finish is like maybe medium minus. Oh, it's so like buttery though. Like buttercream is one of the best, I think, descriptors for notes on this particular whiskey. It's just like, man, like sweet icing and butter. Not bad, actually. Not bad for 40% alcohol. The intensity of flavors is pretty good for 80 proof. But yeah, some good butterscotch. Again, buttercream, raisin, vanilla. This sort of thing. This is kind of like right in line with a lot of Canadian whiskeys where like we're really amping up the sweet notes. It's kind of overblown on the sweetness. There's like a slight charcoal element to this too. I don't know if like, again, maybe since, I don't know, I'm kind of like trying to speculate where that charcoal might come from, because I don't think this is charcoal filtered, but it's almost like those, maybe that Canadian white oak barrel is like really heavily charred and is very expressive. But yeah, like barrel char or charcoal is definitely hitting. Actually pretty good. And this is one of those bottles I feel like when we had the neck pour of this, it was kind of like, okay, it's taken its sweet time, literally, to kind of like develop some additional complexities. And definitely at this point in the bottle's life, it's presenting actually quite a bit of extras that I feel like I wasn't getting when we first opened this. Good table syrup. A lot of times with some of these like sweeter whiskeys too, when you taste or smell the whiskey, you do get like a sweetness, but it's like that sweetness is like really samey every time you experience it. There's like different sweetnesses hitting for me with this particular whiskey. So that additional dimension to the sweet profile, it's kind of interesting because sometimes you don't really get that. Scotch and bourbon must have oak in the barreling. That's why you don't see chestnut very often. But what about finishes in sherry? You can use that and not chestnut because sherry is matured in a Spanish oak barrel. So it's still an oak barrel. Whereas chestnut is not an oak barrel. So sherry is aged in an oak barrel. Yeah. Or not aged, but typically seasoned. The oak barrel will be Spanish oak will be seasoned. Sometimes it's European oak, depending on how you see it read, or written. But it's still an oak barrel. Even when we're talking about like the French oak or Limousin or whatever, these are all oak barrels still. So chestnut being the wood type, but the other thing to remember too, like we're talking specifically about sherry barrels, we don't really get sherry barrels anymore that are like byproducts of the sherry industry. We get sherry barrels that are seasoned with sherry specifically for use in scotch. So for example, one interesting one that you might think might not be possible is Highland Park uses exclusively sherry barrels in their maturation, but they have American and European oak in their maturation. Kind of doesn't make a lot of sense. American oak, but it's a sherry barrel. But that's because when you go to the sherry producer and say, season me some sherry barrels, you can give them American oak barrels to season. There's no reason why you can't do it. It's just that it's not a byproduct of the sherry industry anymore, so it's kind of like made to order. But yeah, that would be the answer. Mostly sweet corn and caramel on the palate. Finish starts with like a caramel blast. Get some of that buttercream in there. Butterscotch. A slight layer of that like charcoal note. I like this. I really do. And I think this really, again, this bottle needed this much. I think I purchased this bottle maybe over a year ago, to drink it down to this level. I'm really pleased with where it's at right now. Again, I would love if it was like higher alcohol content. But I can't disagree with the complexity added with this level of oxygen exposure. It's kind of really coming to its own at this point in the bottle. I feel like if I had rated this bottle sooner, it might have been a worse score, frankly. So we'll do one more sip, and then we'll put some numbers in. Yeah, that upper charcoal note is very surprising. Do they say anything about charcoal on this bottle? Smoky, peppery finish, I guess. I wouldn't call it smoky though. It's not smoked. It's like charcoal to me. It's not like a smoky, like smoked malt or even smoky barrel matured. It's really hitting more like charcoal. But probably that's what they're talking about, I suppose. But yeah, there's definitely a charcoal in there for me. That's actually quite nice. Again, I think the palate maybe could use the most work. There is a good amount of flavor there. It's not as intense as it could be if maybe we proofed it up a little bit. Yeah, I think the palate suffers the most from this proof. Pretty nice on the finish. Again, I think the finish is maybe a little shorter than I would like, though. We'll call it medium minus. It's almost there. It's almost there. It just needs a little bit more oomph. All right, so let's judge the aroma at 25. Kind of just a recap. You get a little bit of that kind of sweet corn element. We're playing buttercream, raisin, butterscotch. And you have that charcoal note at the top. And we've also kind of like experienced some sweetnesses like table syrup, kind of at other points. It doesn't quite have the little bit of zing required to be like maple syrup for me, even though I feel like with Canadian whiskey, you kind of like are strong-armed into trying to say it smells like maple, but to me, this doesn't have the zing to be a maple syrup. But more like table syrup. Corn syrup's not a bad note either. A couple interesting sweet notes there. So there's a good amount of variation. Pretty good intensity. That was quite good. Let's call the nose. You need to try Newfie Screech. Do I really though? Let's be honest. Let's go with 19 on the aroma. I think Newfie Screech is just sourced Jamaican rum, isn't it? It's just sourced Jamaican rum, proof down to 40% alcohol. It's hard as if, yeah. We might try some Newfie Screech eventually, but what I would like to see is a whiskey or rum that actually comes from Newfoundland, not like a sourced Newfie spirit, because we have this one too. I'm talking about Newfoundland whiskeys. So this is a Signal Hill Canadian whiskey. This is a blended Canadian whiskey. That says it's produced in sight of Signal Hill, but I know for a fact this was not actually distilled in Newfoundland. This was probably sourced from Ontario and blended and bottled in Newfoundland, perhaps. But man, I would like to see an actual product of Newfoundland, something distilled or actually made in Newfoundland, whiskey, rum, or otherwise, rather than it being sourced and we're pretending like it's from Newfoundland. Kind of like this one. There's nothing wrong with this. I actually really like this particular whiskey. It's just like one of those things where I wish that we're not like pretending it's a Newfie whiskey, because it's really not a Newfie whiskey. It's just a whiskey that they got the barrels and then made it and bottled it in Newfoundland, you know. It's not really, just like Newfie Screech, it's not really, it's Jamaican rum, really. From Jamaica. You're from Newfoundland. I'm from New Brunswick, so I'm just across the pond, bud. We're just across the pond. All right, so on the palate at a 25. Let's assess this one. You're going to get a little bit of that buttercream. A little bit of that like butterscotch sweetness. Butterscotch, caramel, buttercream on the palate. Not the strongest. A little bit on the watery side. Give this like 13 on the palate. Well, like Newfoundland actually has their own alcohol. Yeah, like the problem with like somewhere like Newfoundland having its own spirit would be like you'd have to import the grain probably, right? Or sugar cane juice or whatever you want to do. Molasses. So obviously I know shipping things to the Rock is like a little bit expensive. So it becomes a bit of a problem in that way. Your uncle lived in New Brunswick? Yeah. Yeah. It's one of the things that I know, like I work somewhat in fulfillment, and basically when they send stuff to Newfoundland, they pack the container as full as it can possibly get because of how expensive it is to get a container to Newfoundland. They just pack it as full as humanly possible. All right, so at 25, we'll talk about the finish. I'm actually quite enjoying this particular glass. Really kind of impressed for 80 proof, 40% alcohol. This is hitting pretty well. So the finish starts with that caramel butterscotch. You get some of that charcoal, some of that buttercream. You kind of fade with like a bit of creaminess and still more of that charcoal note. That charcoal aspect is really sticking on the finish. Slightly shorter than I would prefer. There's a good series of notes, some good intensity, some good development of flavor. Call it 16 on the finish. Feel like you know my uncle? No, I don't know your uncle. I doubt it. I'm a hermit, man. I work the graveyard shift and broadcast on the internet, and I go to bed. I don't know very many people that I don't work with. All right, so out of 10, we'll talk about the texture, which unfortunately with this one, despite the fact that the flavor is pretty good, the actual texture of the whiskey is a little bit thin. And of course, we're talking about something that's 40% alcohol, so not particularly old, again, in a Canadian age. So probably doesn't have too much. It probably has a lot of water added. So the actual mouthfeel is maybe not the best. Yeah, it's ooh, it's thin. Yeah. How bad do I want to call it? We're gonna give it a 2. Okay, 2 out of 10 for texture. Is almost straight water texture. So out of 15, we'll talk about my personal experience with this particular whiskey, which I actually find it quite good and kind of quite interesting. It has lots of sweet notes, kind of like you expect from Canadian whiskey, but it has some like dried fruit characteristics, which I don't know how they got that in there. It's a little bit of like raisin in there. But the sweetnesses also are a little different than you expect from normal Canadian whiskeys. It's not like all, sometimes I just use the sweet, creamy Canadian whiskey note. But it's not all like butterscotch caramel syrup. there is all that stuff in there, but it also has like a rich buttercream aspect. Like it's more on the cream, more on the butter than similar Canadian whiskeys. So it's got a little bit of a different dimension, and I love the little implement of the charcoal in there. A little bit of charcoal, a little bit of, not smoky, but it's like a black charcoal briquette, over burnt log kind of charcoal. We're just giving it a little bit of added dimension. It's kind of a little bit interesting. It's not like smoky like campfire, but it's like almost like again, like charcoal off the barbecue, kind of smoky. That's a little bit interesting. It definitely adds to the dimension. I would love if this was like a higher proof, give it like 40% alcohol or something like that. It is a little thin on the palate. The texture is a little thin, and probably the like lower score for the palate is based off the fact simply that it really has a bit too much water in it to really hang on the palate. It affects the mouthfeel, affects the flavor intensity. It's a little thin on the mouth, but aroma and finish is great. Very sweet, very creamy. Surprising, really, for this particular proof. So we're gonna give it like too high of a score, but like for Canadian whiskey, that's pretty damn good. We'll give it a 7 out of 15. 7 out of 15 for me on my personal experience. So if we do some mathematics here, we have 19 great nose and 13, 16. 2 and 7 is 57. 57 and 100. It's good. It's a good whiskey. It's good. I enjoyed it pretty damn good. Do you feel Captain Morgan spiced? That is not a rum I would probably drink. It's probably more made for mixing. I don't really do spiced rum. When you label it something spiced rum, that basically gives you a carte blanche to put whatever the fuck you want in it. So it's not kind of like not rum anymore. It's kind of like a flavored rum, right? So like for me, I've looked at some stuff from Captain Morgan to try to see if like even if their highest offering was something I could drink. And I know there's like that Captain Morgan's private stock thing. I don't know if that's any good. But again, it's a big brand rum, kind of like El Dorado and Appleton and all these things. And it kind of just doesn't really hang even with those for me. I would rather have Appleton Estate over Captain Morgan any day, probably. But even then, like, there's even more interesting rums I know that exist out there. But I haven't quite gotten to them yet because they're hard to get in New Brunswick. They're hard to get at my market. It's your go-to drink straight? Yeah, I mean, if you... Well, here's the thing, though. If you can drink Captain Morgan spiced rum straight, you're already halfway there to experiencing the wide world of neat sippable spirits. If you can tolerate the burn and you're down with it, I'm telling you, there's a wide world of interesting flavors to experience. If you want to stick in rum, absolutely. You're going to have to probably stretch further than what's available in Newfoundland. I wouldn't be surprised. It might be hard for you to acquire some of the like really nice rums. At least it is for me. The only way I can acquire nice rums is to order them from Alberta, basically. They don't really exist around here. I do have a few rums that I've bought locally. They're like, they're big brands and, they're kind of like molasses and oak and a little bit of something else. But there's definitely like a wider world of more interesting rums available if you get to like some of the more expensive and more niche offerings. No good stuff. You're just a norm. Yeah, no, I feel it. I feel it the exact same way. Basically, I was almost exclusively buying from around here until like a few months ago. I started like ordering stuff online from Alberta, which is a little bit expensive, but and it may be more expensive for you if you're on the Rock because you're not part of the like you can't get like a land shipment like I can. A lot of stuff still comes from on truck, but definitely there's like a way better selection in Alberta. That's why I started ordering stuff from Alberta. It's like it's just they get way better stuff. There's no question, and it's cheaper. I can spend less money and get better spirits if I order them online from Alberta. Hennessy is the only higher quality thing you can get here. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you probably can get some scotch, right? You probably can get some scotch. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a little bit more expensive, but Hennessy again is cognac. So I've got some cognacs around here. I've got again I got this this Martell one. I got this Larson XO one. We have a Courvoisier VSOP hanging around here. Don't I have another one? I can't remember. Or bourbon, but not now due to the tariffs. Yeah, so I don't know what's going to happen with that, man. It's going to be wild. We'll have to see tomorrow, I guess, right? Tomorrow's the day. Tomorrow's the day to see what happens with bourbon around here. It'll be interesting. Unless we find out that it gets delayed again today. Just keep Crown Royal. I mean, Crown Royal, you know, there are some Canadian whiskeys that are pretty good. I don't know if you can get this around you, but for example, this is one that this is from Vancouver. This is Shelter Point. This particular one is a cask strength single malt. So this is like similar to like Scotch, but it's made in Vancouver. So they got a distillery down there doing some interesting things. There's also a distillery, if you don't know, it's in Nova Scotia. Man, what's the name of it? It's got some weird name. What is it? What do they call it? Glenora, the Glenora distillery in Nova Scotia that makes a range of Canadian single malt products. And I think they're one of the oldest distilleries in North America, actually, this Glenora distillery in Nova Scotia. That being said, you can't it's still kind of hard to get the stuff despite the fact that it's just over there, you know what I mean? We don't really have any good distilleries in New Brunswick. There is one, but they don't make very much like, I don't know, neat, sippable, interesting spirits. They mostly make stuff that you probably put in a cocktail, has been my experience. So, but yeah, Glenora in Cape Breton does some single malt Canadian whiskey. But these guys are pretty good. I can like vouch for anything from Shelter Point. Everything I've had from Shelter Point so far has been delicious. Frankly, I had a Shelter Point. I have a Shelter Point whiskey that was smoked in a Vancouver driftwood barrel. It's got the highest aroma score I've ever given. It's very good. And that's kind of comparing it to like Scotch, right? I got Scotch fucking out the wazoo around here everywhere. And still, this particular Canadian single malt just wowed me really on the aroma. So there's some good things that exist in Canada. I want to drink that. Well, man, I just got so much stuff around. We would have a field day. Let me post quickly. You guys don't have direct access to this list, so I'm going to post it to you guys in TikTok chat. I don't know if you guys can click on it or not. I don't know how links work on TikTok, but let me send this here. I don't know if you guys can click that link or not, but that particular link has a spreadsheet list of all the spirits that I have. So I have lots of stuff. What's your go-to like favorite of all time? Last time I drank alcohol was when I was a preteen. Oh, you shouldn't drink alcohol as a preteen unless it's an accident. That being said, I do have a story where I drank some Mike's Hard Lemonade when I was 7 years old because I thought it was regular lemonade. And I told my mom, man, that lemonade's pretty good, and she was like, uh-oh. That being said, I do have on YouTube, I do have a video I posted of my whiskeys of the year 2024. I don't really have a favorite, whiskey outright. I'm like, oh man, this one's my favorite. I got so many. My whiskey of the year 2024, again, was this one here. This is the Lafroig Carchus Cask Favorites. This is an Isla, a single malt scotch. And this is a mix of ex-bourbon, quarter casks, and also it is finished in Pedro Menez sherry. It's like smoky, campfirey, medicinal, but it's got like a thick, jammy, sweet, kind of like a center set of notes. Very sweet. Compliment. This is a lovely scotch, to be honest. That being said, I've never rated this. So if you want the ones that I've rated, there is a Discord server in my profile for TikTok. And if you visit my Discord server, there's like a forum section that lists all the spirits I've ever reviewed. And the one I think that has the highest score in there still is Deanston 18. Yeah, Deanston 18-year-old, a single malt Scotch whiskey is like the highest score I've ever given. So in some ways that's my favorite, but I haven't rated all the products that I have. You did that with Palm Bay when you were 7 on a camping trip, drank like 6 of them? There's no way. There's no way your parents let you drink 6 Palm Bays at 7 years old. It's funny though. There was one time, I work in a workplace. Obviously you can't drink alcohol. We drive machinery. And we found a whole case of Palm Bays in the garbage once. I was like, who the fuck? I hope they weren't drinking these on the shift, but oh, fuck. So it became this running joke that like anytime someone was doing something ridiculous, to be like, "Hey man, you gotta lay off those Palm Bays, man." What have you rated Springbank 15 and 18? Look, Loriander, you get me a Springbank 15 and 18 in my hands, and then I'll let you know. It's fucking possible to get a Springbank where I am. It's never been in stock locally. The only way I could get a Springbank is if I stalked the Alberta liquor stores and slam ordered it as soon as I seen it. That'd be the only way. How it works right now, my best chance to get anything that comes out of Springbank is basically regular long row, like regular ass long row, the non-age stated one. That's usually a few bottles of that is left over when they get a shipment in, and like that one I could maybe get. That's like the only chance I have of getting something from Springbank. 10, no. No shot. Now, I do know some people in BC that have gotten Springbanks in Alberta, but basically what it is they just, as soon as Springbank comes into stock, they fucking order it all. And it goes out of stock within an hour. So as soon as you get the email, hey, we have some Springbank in stock. We have some Kilkerran in stock. You got to get in there and check out within an hour, or else it's gone. But you can always get it. Yeah, that's not the case over here. I don't know how it works in Canada exactly. I've never had it come into stock anywhere except for out west. But in the United States, there's a company that is the sole responsible distributor of products that come from Springbank. And basically they know what they've got and they play their cards that way. So it's hard to get in the United States, and probably for the same reason in Canada, it's probably the same distributor. The only thing that's from Campbelltown, that's not Glen Scotia, that's like sticks around for any amount of time, is there was a 6-bottle set of different finished Kilkerrans that was like $2,800 for 6 bottles. And that one didn't sell out instantly for obvious reasons. But 18 is expensive. Yeah, I would love to get some Springbank, some Hazelburn, or Long Row of any kind. And I'm kind of hoping that, like, since kind of the craze is going down a little bit, that it might become more available in the coming years. I know they don't make Springbank 18s every year though, so I don't know the next time they're going to do a run of the 18, because I heard that the last run of 18 was the last run of 18 they were doing for a while. I don't know how true that is, but that's what I heard on the grapevine. But yeah, so that's the thing with Springbank. I don't have a Springbank. I don't have a 10. I don't have a cask strength. I don't have a Hazelburn. I don't have a Long Row. I don't have anything. I don't have a Kilkerran. Nothing. Because it's just, there's so many spirits out there, and it's hard to really be like buckle down and try to save all of your time to focus on getting one of those bottles. It's a lot of effort. So eventually I'm sure I will get my hands on some Campbelltown products, but for now I've never had a Springbank. I could go try a Springbank. Like, I could go to the bar that we have here. They have some Springbanks. I could get a shot, but I've never had a bottle. Some people got robots that make the order for them. Yeah, they do. But around here, usually the shops are like limit 1. So if they get some Springbank in, you can only buy 1 bottle per household. So it makes it a little better. But again, there's guys that I know that are from Alberta and British Columbia that I know, like I interact with them in Discord, on some Discord, whiskey related Discord servers, that they can tend to get bottles, but they're like, yeah, I ordered it within like 20 minutes of getting the email that they were in stock, basically, kind of thing. So there's so much good whiskey around. I don't need to like chase the hype train. The hype train will come to me eventually. And if it doesn't, eventually I'll have so much other stuff, it'll be the only thing I need. If it's the only thing left that I need, fine, When I'm buying $500 whiskey sponge bottles that are just really not worth the money, then maybe I'll focus on getting some Springbank. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, interesting day today. Didn't expect to get stalked by a random guy on Marvel Rivals. We'll see if that happens tomorrow. Weird. Guy was a weirdo. Guy was a child on spring break, wanted to troll me. He lost me 3 games. It's not great. But yeah, we'll try again tomorrow, see what happens. Get 21 and a 30 and 17 finished in Madeira. Yeah, see, there's no way I can get any of that. It's not even a question of like, hey, the merchant who has these bottles wants way too much money for them and I'm not going to pay that much. It's like they're not even there. But the thing is like, instead of being in the United States where it's like, hey, I got some Springbank, but I'm going to jack up the price like double because I know people will pay. Here, it's kind of like they get it in stock and it's a fair price, but it sells out instantly. So I would rather, frankly, them not price gouge something like that. and have it be like a bit of a crapshoot to who gets it, then it'd be like, okay, nobody gets it, and it's like way too much money. Like I know in the States, like the 15 and the 18, people charge like a stupid amount of money if they got a bottle, because it's like they can do that, right? So I would rather it just be the way it is here. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Join my Discord. We talk spirits and games. And if you're on one of the other platforms, YouTube or TikTok, Kick, Discord link is in the profile description. I'd appreciate if you guys joined. Also, my main platform is Twitch TV. So if you would love to see me in wide horizontal, the whole broadcast available on Twitch TV, also on YouTube and Kick. I'm posting stuff to YouTube every day as much as we can get it. It's mostly just clips of the live stream. So if you missed anything, especially whiskey related, it's on YouTube. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll try Marvel Rivals again. And we'll do some whiskey stuff. More to come when I get time. Always tired. Thanks for being here. Hope you have a great day, and thanks for watching.